Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to take a look at how we can navigate in the viewport inside 3ds Max. We have two different ways to navigate. The first way is by using the tools and the second way is by using the hotkeys. So let's start by taking a look at the tools. The first tool is a zoom tool. We can use the zoom tool to zoom in or out on an object or in the scene. To select the zoom tool, just move your cursor to the bottom right corner and then just click on this magnifying glass icon, or if you hover your cursor on the tool you will get the name or the tooltip saying zoom. Select that, and then to zoom in just simply click and hold, and dragging up will zoom in, dragging down will zoom out. And if you want to zoom in on a spot or object, just simply click on that object or spot and then just drag up to zoom on that particular object or spot. Alright, second tool is a pan view or pan tool. We can use pan tool to move our view around. For example, if I want to move my view to the cylinder here, but not by rotating, just simply moving, I can select this hand tool here, or if I hover my cursor I can get the pan view tooltip. To use this tool, just simply click and hold and then just kind of drag around to move very easily and simple. Third tool is an orbit tool. We can use that to rotate around objects. Alright, so I'm going to select this here. If you just hover your cursor you can get the object or the orbit sub-object. Just select that and you will get this circle in the viewport. Now you have to click in the middle of this circle or in this circle. Just simply click in the circle and dragging around will rotate your view. Very easy. Great. You have to know that you don't have to click outside of the circle. So if you just click outside of the circle and then rotate, you are actually rotating your view in the wrong direction. And if this happened to you, then you might be thinking how we can reset this. In 3ds Max we have two different set of undo. So if you just go to this undo or edit then undo select, this will actually undo the scene operation or something like move or create. But this is not going to reset your view or reset your cameras to default. To set that, we have to use a viewport undo. To do that, just click on the word perspective. This will open up this menu here, and in this menu we have this option here, undo. And currently we have undo view rotate, the last option we did, last operation that we did, and we have a hotkey. So it's Shift Z, not Control Z. Alright, so I'm going to click here and you can see my view is set to default. And one other thing that happened to new user is that they get out of the view. So for example, they just kind of zoom out a lot, or they just kind of move around of the view, something like this, and then they're thinking, oh, how are we going to reset this? That's very easy to reset. Just click on the word perspective and select any of the view from here, just like for example front. This will set you to the front or the default front. Then just click once again on the word front and select perspective, and you're back in the perspective view. And then you can use your rotate tool or orbit tool to set your camera. Alright, great. We have a few other tools like the zooming on object or zoom extend selected. To use this I have to select an object, so I'm going to select this sphere here, and then if I click on this here, this tool here, this will zoom in on selected object. For example, if I select this object cube here and then just press this, this is going to zoom in here. Alright, great. And if none of object is selected or no object is selected, then it's going to zoom in all the geometry or objects in the scene. So if I click here, you can see everything is in the view by clicking this icon here. And next to that button is the same button, but this will affect all viewports. For example, if I just select this cylinder here and then click on this one here, zoom extended all selected, this will affect all the viewports. And if none of objects selected, then clicking on this icon will reset all of the viewports. Alright, great. Now let's take a look at the hotkeys that we can use to zoom in or out. So we have quite a few different hotkeys. The main thing that you need is a 3-button mouse. So you need a middle mouse button for navigating by hotkeys in 3ds Max. To orbit around, you have to hold down the Alt key on your keyboard, then hold down the middle mouse button, and then just kind of dragging around or moving around your mouse will orbit you around. To zoom in or zoom out, or the zoom tool that we used here, just hold down the control key, then hold down the alt key, and then hold down the middle mouse button, and then moving or dragging up will zoom in, or dragging down will zoom out. And you can use your scroll wheel if you have a mouse with a scroll wheel to zoom in or out, but this will increment or zoom in increment. So you can see here, this is a quick way to zoom in. And if you want to pan around, then you have to just press and hold the middle mouse button, and you will get this kind of a hand tool, and you can just pan around. This will make your work a lot easier if you just remember them or memorize these hotkeys. Then you don't have to think about navigating. You can just think about your art or the work that you have to do. So just use or practice with these tools or these hotkeys a little bit, and you will get hang of it. So these are a few tools that we can use to navigate around in the viewport. And one other thing that we can use to navigate is this view cube here. So if you just click and hold on the view cube, you can just kind of orbit around, and you can just go to this specific view by clicking on that icon, or this, for example, front. You can go up here, top, or any side that you like. And you can go back to the default view by clicking this home icon here. This will set your viewport to the default view. So these are a few hotkeys and tools that we can use to navigate the viewport. And I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial, and if you have any questions or problems, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.